Here are ruined teeth and tainted blood and infected lungs. Here are damaged kidneys and cracked hearts and twisted legs. But here are men who want decent clothes and homes and medical care for their women and children. How can they keep alive in these places? Here in these markets and warehouses are millions of pounds of surplus food. Yet there are children in this city who never in their lifetime have eaten a decent meal. We tell them, eat liver and mark anemia on the record. We tell them, rest in bed and mark cardiac trouble on the record. We tell them, eat fresh vegetables and mark malnutrition on the record. Why don't we just mark on the record, they're hungry?
It's a time of sadness and trouble, of worn-out ideas and weary people. But since the beginning of medicine, it has been the business of the doctor and scientist to heal the sick wherever and however he found them. No matter what doubts you have, if you doubt this purpose, you doubt medicine itself.
Maternity Center. Maternity Center. Avenue A and 90th Street? Yes, Mrs. Arturo Tonetti, T-O-N-E-T-T-I. Yes, officer. We'll send a doctor over right away, officer. Dr. Ballou, there's an emergency call.
Bring the emergency kit, O'Donnell.
It's a police call. It just came in. The officer says she's losing her eyesight.
Is the car back?
Yes.
You're not up. Do you want to come? Sure.
It's way out by the steel mills, doctor. Maternity Center. Maternity Center. Yes, Dr. Ballou. Hypertension. You're hospitalizing her at Memorial. Yes, I'll have Dr. Hanson meet you there.
Register the patient, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Ballou's case?
Yes, Mrs. Tonetti.
Husband's name?
Arturo.
Address?
Avenue A and 90th Street.
And who is paying for her, doctor?
She's on relief. It's a maternity center case.
Have you ever had your blood pressure taken before?
No, sir.
How long have you felt sick?
I just felt awfully sick today. And then tonight, my eyes went bad.
And you felt dizzy and you had spots before your eyes?
Yes, sir.
Have you been to see a doctor at all during the last few months?
No, sir.
Take these specimens to the lab at once. I've already telephoned.
Now, the verdict of life or death, written in the chemistry of her blood, is in the hands of 10,000 ghosts. Here, she is neither rich nor poor, young nor old. Here, she inherits a legacy freely given, all the knowledge of the legions of unknown men of science. Technician in a basement room running a routine test. But he's not alone. He's working with Dobson and Minkowski, Failing and Bright, Volhart and Farr, Benedict and Van Slyke, working with the unbroken line of men against death, who've labored to make life surer and easier.
NPN 35, albumin 2+. She's got hyaline and granular casts. Right. We want you to rest and not worry. We're going to keep you here for a little while so that you can be quiet. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a fine baby.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good night.
Good night.
Here's what we're up against when we have no prenatal record of our patient. There's no way for us to tell how suddenly that blood pressure hit the ceiling. Until we got those tests, there's no way to tell whether she's in a true preeclamptic state or whether she was nephritic due to a past sickness that damaged her kidneys, which we found to be the case.
Suppose she'd been in a true preeclamptic condition.
Well, then she'd have been really blinded or threatening convulsions by the time we got there. These are the orders from Mrs. Tonetti. She must be kept quiet, no visitors. Restrict her fluids to 800 cc. Put her on a salt-free diet and record intake and output. Get a quantitative albumin daily and take a blood pressure every 4 hours.
What have we got?
A nephritic. Please notify me of any change in her condition. I'll be in the morning to see her.
Yes, Doctor.
She's pretty sick, but we're going to carry her for a while, and I think she'll be all right.
I was afraid she was going to lose her baby when I saw the call. You two look all in. How about a cup of coffee? Yeah, I could use one.
You can drop me at Presbyterian. There's a postpartum patient there I'm worried about.
Cold last time. Almost midwinter. We had shrimps for supper, I remember. My husband said they came from New Orleans. They fly them in now, he said. He told me the second one would be easier, but she seemed harder than Daniel. Perhaps girls are harder.
Maybe we'll have a boy this time. Nurse?
These hot nights we always have a pitcher full. I forgot tonight.
He went to Detroit 2 weeks ago. He said there was work there. Things have changed since my day. A man was home at a time like this.
Too much sugar just makes you hot again, my husband says.
You raised your children in a house where there was room. Is there more work, do you think? He said it was better in Detroit.
I think it's better. We don't know. We haven't much time to find out what's going on. Oh, that looks fine. Thank you.
I didn't bring one for him. He's sound asleep, isn't he?
He studies when he's not out on a case. That's why he's so sleepy.
They're quiet tonight.
Wake up, Doctor. Scrub up, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Take the fetal heartbeats, Doctor. All right. Be careful with those hands. Remember, the island of safety.
What's going on in here?
Just a woman having a baby.
£8. I was off a quarter of a pound. You can take him in now. Now, we checked our 7 points.
Yes, sir. Baby in good condition. Mother uninjured. Blood pressure 110/70. Temperature 98.4. Pulse normal.
That's fine. See, our plan of delivery was very simple here, Doctor. Our patient is a young woman. She'd already had 2 children. She has a normal pelvis. The position of the baby was normal. We had a spontaneous delivery. Now you can fill out the birth certificate.
Yes, sir.
You want anything?
No, I'm fine.
Hemorrhage. Take him into the other room. Pituitrin. Let me have it, nurse. Let me have it. Syringe. Report to the center immediately. Rush this specimen over to the blood bank.
Yes, sir.
And hurry. Collect all the jars and bottles in the place. Put lots of water on to boil.
Yes, sir.
Please, Mother. Look it.
You won't let me die, will you, Doctor?
No. No.
What's her pulse? Blood pressure? Right. Well, get going. Effie, call Dr. Hanson downstairs at once. Hemorrhage. O'Donnell case. Phone the blood bank. Harris is on his way over.
Hello? Give me the blood bank. Hello? This is the maternity center. We have a patient in shock. A Dr. Harris is on his way with blood specimen now. Thank you.
What have we got? Hemorrhage. O'Donnell case. What about blood? Harris is on his way now. Let's go. Adrenaline.
Pulse 160, blood pressure 60/0.
Fix the operative setup. What have you done?
I've given her pituitrin, ergot, morphine. I've just administered adrenaline.
Massage her.
Get me an ironing board, Mother.
Prepare the glucose and saline.
Glucose, nurse.
All right, nurse.
Give her the blood.
$100/50.
We'll call in this afternoon.
Thank you.
Take her blood pressure every hour. We'll be back again late this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
You can go in now. It's all right.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I guess I better call the center.
Fine.
Maternity center. Maternity center. Oh, I am glad, Dr. O'Donnell.
Well, how about a cup of coffee?
I'd like to stop off at Memorial first. I have a patient there I'm worried about.